Hi everyone, my name is Hannah and I am a nutrition educator with Cornell Cooperative Extension of Jefferson County. And today I am here with my friend Hiba.
Hi, my name is Hiba Flaya. I work for Family Advocacy Program located at 10250 4th Armored Division, Fort Drum.
Awesome. And today we are here to talk all about veggies. What are some delicious ways to eat them, and what are some great ways to get your kids to eat them? So the recipe I will be making is a ranch dip. So the base here is just some Greek yogurt. I've got a cup of Greek yogurt here. And then I'm going to be adding in some different spices. So I've got some garlic powder. I've got some crushed red pepper. This one is optional. I like to include it. It makes it a little bit spicy, but if you have family members who don't like spice, you can leave this out. Onion powder, some black pepper, and some dried parsley. So I really like cooking with kids when you get to use a lot of different spices. It's great to have them smell them, see what they think it smells like, see if they think it smells good. It's really a great way to get them engaged. So I'm going to go ahead and start making this, and studies have shown that kids really respond well to eating more vegetables when they get to dip it, because it's just so much more fun when you get to dip it yourself and choose your vegetables. But Hiba, I know you have some other techniques you use to get kids to eat more veggies.
Yes, absolutely. So there are tons of ways that you could try to get your kids to try veggies. I'm gonna share with you 5 tips, parenting tips today. I'm not gonna talk about allergies or how kids sometimes could be different. A child could not be like any other child. I will leave that decision to parents to start with whatever they want to start with when it comes to introducing their kids to veggies. But I'm going to talk about a little bit older age, let's say toddlers and above today, because that age could be tricky when it comes to having veggies. So the first tip I'm going to talk about is mixing veggies into your child's favorite meals. For example, if you have a toddler who loves mashed potato, it could be really good if you can mix some Brussels sprouts with those mashed potatoes and see how your kid would like it. And then after that, you can introduce Brussels sprouts on their own, because they will be a little bit more used to it since they already had it in their mashed potato. Another tip is to continue introducing the veggies. Let's say you offered some tomatoes and they did not like it at the first time. It is the parent's responsibility on not to quit from the first time. Wait a couple more days and reintroduce them. The key is by reintroducing the veggies on and on. Not just one time. We keep reintroducing that veggie until the child is more familiar with that veggie and more willing to try. Another good tip is changing presentation. Presentation could go a long way. So making shapes, faces. Let's say if you wanted to introduce beets to a child, you can cut it into circles and use some other vibrant color with it to make it more appealing. So kids would more likely to try more appealing shapes and faces. Let's say you use green peas as eyes and make a face and a smile on the beet. That way it will look like a face and they are more likely to try it. Or we can absolutely, this is for older kids, use healthy dips, just like the one that Hannah's making. Use low-fat or non-fat yogurt to make a healthier version of a ranch dip or any other dip that kids would like to try. Last one is actually, it's not my favorite, but it's out there for parents to try if they want to try. It's about applying peer pressure. Absolutely every child is different. And when we say apply peer pressure, is absolutely by not comparing one child to a sibling, or by not comparing your child to your friend's child, or your child to their cousins. Applying peer pressure is based on this study that says if you take 10 kids out and one of them will jump into a mud puddle, more likely the 9 other kids will do the same thing. It's about this copycat behavior that some kids do. So that will encourage them. So let's say you have a child who does not like veggies, and you send him or her to have dinner at their cousins or their friends who have kids and who eat veggies. By watching only, that kid will be more encouraged, your kid will be more encouraged to lead by example, to have their own veggies without comparison, absolutely, just by the copycat behavior method that we're using. Those are my 5 tips. Again, every child is different. What work might for my kids might not work for your kid, but it's out there. There is about, if you read about it, there is at least 20 tips and tricks that you can use to encourage your child to eat their veggies. And we only shared 5 with you today, so you can share with us in the comments maybe what you use to encourage your child to eat their own veggies.
That was great. Thank you so much, Hiba. And
Thank you.
we have our ranch dipping sauce. So like Hiba mentioned, it is made with low-fat dairy, so we're getting a lot of good calcium in here for growing bones. And then, of course, it's a great dipping sauce for a lot of different beautiful colored veggies. So thank you so much for joining us today for some nutrition and parenting. We'll see you all again soon.
Bye.